What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and CreateSpace. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link in the description box. Also, they asked me to put it up, so I'll put it up. Thanks, everybody, for supporting. But this video, though, this video is entitled Keep Trying to Be Successful. You know, new year, new you. And I hope if you have a New Year's resolution that you actually have, I hope you didn't just backtrack and start doing the same stuff you was doing last year that you made a resolution to not do this year. I mean, you're only like 3 days in. Get back on your resolution. I just had to say that in the beginning. Now, here's the thing. You know, a lot of times people give up on life, right? Because they stop trying to be successful. You might have picked a goal or a career or a dream and it didn't work out for you. And you didn't figure out, you didn't think that you can be successful in another way. Sometimes you may not be successful in the particular skill that you have a passion for at a particular time, but keep trying to be successful. You know, it might all come together. Like, it's okay. Look nowadays how people are becoming successful. Okay, think about this. You had people a year, 2 years ago who became successful buying and selling cryptocurrencies. Never happened before, right? You got people becoming successful doing online videos and creating platforms like that. You know, and in multiple different ways, multiple different types of platforms with multiple different type of things that you wouldn't think you would have a audience for, right? You know, everything is, people are getting involved with the global economy and becoming more successful. You know, people are reaching into niche markets and becoming successful because, you know, they're not going global, they're going niche, right? You know, people are creating new technology or new ideas about how to use technology, and they're becoming successful. People are creating new trends that are coming that make them become successful. People are doing things, you know, that some things that you would not think would be much, and then people are doing things that you're like, yeah, that makes absolute sense. And it's happening all around you in small ways and big ways. That success, you can get success through a smartphone nowadays, right? So no matter how you do it, you know, keep trying to be successful. Not necessarily for chasing money or chasing dollars or chasing whatever it is, but for your own health and peace. Because when you have a purpose, you know, and you have goals, you can meet those goals, and that gives you something to wake up in the morning for, gives you something to do. It creates you having a plan every day, a plan every hour, you know, a plan every minute. So I got to get this done so I can get this done, so I can get this done. And on top of that, you know, technology and this time has made success more vast to a degree, but it's also opened up how vast legacies could be now. You could create a legacy off of things that you couldn't create a legacy off of in previous years. So right now you can, you know, you have more opportunities to be successful. You have your traditional ways, you have your non-traditional ways, you have new ways popping up every day. Like last year, they were like more millionaires created last year than I think in years and years prior, because there was like a certain amount of millionaires being made every day, you know. And I'm not saying that was in America, but it was like globally. There was like 1,000 millionaires a day or something like that. You know, it was a crazy number. It was a crazy number, because that would be 300 million, no, 3 million or something. But it was a crazy number. It was over hundreds of thousands of millionaires made last year. I know that. But that's because a lot of people didn't give up on success, and they didn't put success in a box. So you don't have to put success in a box. Like, this right here is success, and everything in it is what success looks like. No. Like nowadays, you can look at success in a three-dimensional way. It's not just money. It's, time, freedom, creativity, passion, purpose. It's being able to create something, and also be able to create a team that can be successful off of something that was created, and then expand and make like a group empire. Like success is changing vastly, and nobody knows what's gonna hit. People are still winning at the lotto. Don't think I'm not playing. I'm playing. And here's the other thing about success. You got to believe it can happen to you. Like, I believe I'm going to be successful. I believe my luck is I have had bad luck. I believe my luck has changed. I can publicly say this. I think I used to play Monopoly, all right? And I believe my life is like Monopoly. I start slow. I don't get the breaks. Everybody gets the breaks in front of me. And then I hit, and then I dominate. And I'm like, I'm close to hitting now. I'm like right close to hitting. And to be perfectly honest, I use that as an example, but that's how my life has been in general. Like, I've always been a slow starter. Always. Because it's not how you start, it's how you finish. I used to start slow, gauge my competition. Like, okay, that's all you got? Or sometimes I just had to work my way into it. I had more obstacles than other people, but I never gave up on the idea that I wasn't going to be successful. I've tried plenty of things. I've tried sports. I've tried entertainment. I've tried education. I've tried this as a hobby. I've tried books. As you can see, I got a book, right? Like, I've never stopped believing that I was going to be successful. I'm going to be, I had to take a chill because I was doing all kinds of health issues or whatever. Accident from the car wreck or whatever. But I got into stocks, but I got out. I'm going to get back into that joint, because I was too concerned about health. I believe I could be successful in multiple things. I believe, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to hit the lotto. I'm going to be playing stocks. Make money on stocks. I'm going to create businesses. I just put it out. You got to put it out in the universe. I'm going to employ people. Like, you got to put it out there. You got to believe in yourself. Say it to the world. Because I'm a hard worker. So I always believe that people who work hard are going to get breaks. Like, some of y'all don't really, sometimes people say, you're doing YouTube, and that people write them trolling comments, you're sitting in your mama's basement. I don't get those that much anymore. But, of course, I got a full-time job. I work all the time. That's why you see videos the way you do, 10, 15-minute increments like that. Normally, I don't have time to be here on hours on end, unless it's nighttime and I decide to forego some of my sleep to do this. Part of my boxing podcast, I work, I got a routine. I get up in the morning, I work out. I go to work. I do the boxing podcast once a week. I do these videos, do 3 a day. You know what I'm saying? We do the brother pill twice a week. And, not to mention all my other responsibilities as an adult. And I wrote a book in between that. I wrote like 2 albums in between that. You know what I'm saying? I still got another book to write, and I still got more music to do. That's just who I am. That's just what I like to do. I've created a menu for the day that I create a restaurant. I do a lot of stuff on my own. I just ain't, got it all the way yet. But I constantly understand that I'm going to be successful. I believe that I'm going to be successful. And if I'm not going to get it this way, I'm going to get it that way. Some people get their break and bam. I'm, you know, I'm one of those people. I got to do more than other people. And sometimes, here's the thing: sometimes you can stick with something and do that for years. Like I've done things that I've done for years. I've done these YouTube videos for years. But here's if you stick with stuff, eventually it works, right? That's also life. You know, I don't have a problem being consistent and sticking with things. I've been on the same job for what, 15 years? It's not a big deal for me, right? So, but ultimately, every day I get up with the mentality that I'm going to be successful in a three-dimensional fashion, in the way that I want. I put that out in the universe. Normally, I don't say it like I just said it. I learned to keep certain things to yourself because you don't trust certain people. It is what it is, but you have to have that confidence to say, you know, I am going to be successful no matter what. Yeah, get rich or die trying in a reality sense, in a legal sense though. You know, if you got to go back, if I got to go back to school, I'll go back to school. Get a post graduate degree and go into another career. Bam, bam, bam. There you go. But this is how life works, you know. But I'm always energized and energetic and ready to go because, you know, just a part of my soul, just you're gonna be successful. Just keep working. It is what it is. And here's the thing: I don't just say I'm gonna be successful. I do stuff. You know, a lot of times people say they're gonna be successful, but they wanted to come to them. I'm always doing stuff. If you want to be successful, you gotta work. Even if you're not seeing the fruits of your labor, keep working. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So, here's what it is. We out.